Well, we are just 11 days into the new year, and some people are now making resolutions not to break their New Year's resolutions. Well, the surest way to fall short of your goal is to make your goal unattainable. To talk more about keeping your resolutions and ways to stay positive, we are joined by Pamela Rose, and thank you for joining us, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too, 11 days in.
Yeah, 11 days in, and already people are talking about that resolution breaking. So
yes.
What do we do? I mean, how do we keep it going, and how do we stay positive?
Well, one of the things to keep in mind is when you're setting a New Year's resolution, the number one thing you want to think of is this practical? Is this a practical resolution? If you're like, well, I'm going to lose 20 pounds and I'm going to do it by the end of, January, guess what? That's probably not going to happen. So the number one thing I talk about with my clients and with people who, ask me to speak is doing it in bite-sized pieces.
So go for the 5 pounds a month.
Yeah, go for the 5
that's a little bit easier.
Exactly. And really think of it as it's that slogan, one day at a time. Because really what it is a resolution for the year. It's not a resolution for 11 days. And I love that we're doing the segment 11 days in, because with 11 days in, it's like this is about the time when people are about to give up again. It's just like, oh, I'll do it in 2014. You know what I mean? So that's the thing.
Well, and I'll say that too. I was going to go to the gym every day. I just haven't been able to quite meet that goal.
Right.
For a variety of reasons. Got busy with a couple of different things, and all of a sudden I'm going, oh, forget it,
Right.
But, so I think that's a good point.
Right. You can start your day at any point. You can restart your day, actually, I should say at any point. And what's so great about that is that you can say, okay, I didn't do it today, but that doesn't mean I can't do it tomorrow. It's really that one day at a time. We've only got this 24-hour period of time. What am I going to get done in this 24-hour period of time that's going to move me towards that New Year's resolution that I set back on January 1st.
Why do you think people make New Year's resolutions? Do you think it's about like hope and new beginnings?
Yeah, very much so. I think, I also find that people make resolutions around September. And I think that's because we have that school year in our minds, and I think that's really kind of a key thing. It's like we have our second New Year's resolution at the end, and we'll make it, and then if it doesn't work out, we can do it again in January. And it really is that I think people want to change, but the key is that if you really want to stick to it, you really need to change. And that's what's so darn difficult about doing it.
Do you think it's okay to have, as you said, a do-over? Not wait till September, but okay, it's 11 days in, all of a sudden I'm kind of like feeling a little down that I didn't go to that gym. Should I just do a do-over?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you can do over every day. The other thing that's very key is not to beat up on yourself about it, because beating up on ourselves serves us no purpose whatsoever. It really doesn't. Whereas if we are encouraging, if we're saying, okay, look, you know what, you and I were talking before, I had so many meetings this week, it just wasn't going to happen this week. But you know what, on Monday, I'm really going to make sure to schedule it in. That's another key point. Schedule in your time for your New Year's resolution. Whether that's working out, whether that's making sure you go to the grocery store and buy healthy food, whether that's you're going to meditate, whatever it is, make sure that time is scheduled in.
That's a great point. In fact, I like that, and I'm going to take your advice on that.
Okay.
I'll call you and let you know how it's working out.
That's good.
When you talk to folks, what else do you tell them? Do you tell them to track their progress? Is that a good way to also?
Yeah, I talk a lot about journaling, so like if you're with food, journaling your food, or if you're watching your expenses, writing down everything that goes in your mouth, writing down everything that goes in and out of your wallet. Those are two ways to build up awareness. We need to really build up our awareness before we can really take action on things.
All right, we've got one more question for you.
Sure.
All right, you talk to a lot of people across the board, okay? Men and women, kids, everybody.
Right.
So what are the top resolutions, and what's the best resolution you ever heard?
To have more joy in my life. That's one of the ones I've heard lately that I really, really like a lot. Another one that I always applaud people for is to quit smoking. Because that is just such a hard one, and it's can you one day at a time stop smoking, and can you one day at a time add a little more joy in your life. But I really like the joy one. I thought that was have a little more joy in your life.
All right,
you
I
know?
heard one too. I'll share this one with you.
Yeah.
When you see people, give them your smile. If you see somebody,
I love
So
that,
you know,
yeah.
it was like, you know what? I like that. If I see somebody not smiling, I'm gonna smile at them.
Exactly. That's a great thing.
All right, that's what we're doing. Let's go smile.
Let's go smile at people. Yeah.
Hey, it's always great. You always put a smile on my face.
Well,
we
thank
thank
you
for
so
being
much.
here.
It was great to be here. Thanks
All right.
again.